sitting on the ground. Alright, y'all. So I didn't see nothing this morning. Wind's been blowing crazy all day. And it's got a lot of west in it. Kind of tricky. So I brought my chair in here. I'm about as far east as I can get. Hopefully I can see where they cross. And I just come in here and trimmed out in an old cedar bush. We got plenty of cover if we can just see them. Be fun anyway. Wanting to try this old muzzle loader out. Alright, y'all. We are locked and loaded. A little late as usual. I slipped in here to this little hardwood bowl between two pine thickets. Still got the muzzle loader. Had two does and a little one slipping here behind me a minute ago when I was trying to get set up. Of course, one of them went to blowing. It don't bother me like it used to when they get to blowing. It just takes a little while to settle down. They always blow when it hogs or coyotes or something, so maybe we catch one slipping in here in a little while. Hog or something. Alright, y'all, back locked and loaded for the afternoon. It's flat up top on the ridge there, and this point comes down through here. Several points that come down to this creek bottom, and it goes back up. There's a heck of a trail right here to my right, and that's the way the wind's blowing, and a scrape about 10 feet from me. But every time I tried to get somewhere that I was kind of away from it, I couldn't see since I'm sitting on the ground, so I'm hoping they come from that way, or run the bottom, or on the other side of the ditch. I don't know. Still trying to test out the new muzzle loader. It's kind of tricky. I want it to be on the other side where my thermals would fall that way. But there's some grass over there and I just couldn't see. If I had about one stick, I'd be perfect, but I ain't got nothing but a turkey seat cushion. These thermals might kill me. It's just hard. I got a pine thicket on top on both sides and that way. I really got bedding all the way around, so it ain't no telling where they'll come from. I'm just going to have to be ready. They can walk right up this hill. Got to shoot them before they get here. This wind is not cooperating. It's supposed to be having a bunch of west in it. When it's hitting the side of this ridge, it's blowing right up it. These hills are tricky. We're going to have to be ready and get to them before they get to us. I hear something. Alright, y'all. Just breaking daylight. Back at it with the muzzle loader again. Sitting on the side of a ridge looking at a little hardwood bottom. Hoping to get lucky. Alright, y'all. Back at it again with a smoke bowl. I wished I would have brought my stand down here. Got a little clearing right here with a scrape about 10 yards, and I'm sitting on the ground. But it's the only spot I could get to where I could see. I wouldn't get near this close. I'm going to be lucky if I don't get busted by the wind, but we're going to try it anyway. We're about to do a little look with the muzzle loader. Alright, y'all, back at it this morning. I ain't seen a deer in like 2 days. But I'm real close to where I was yesterday evening. It's a good, fresh scrape. But I brought my chair this morning where I can see a little better and not be so close. Sitting in this tall grass. this muzzleloader. Golly, I'm tore up, y'all. That deer was about 7 or 8 yards. I hope he's on camera. I just spun it. Golly. The lighting's kind of funny right now. God, I'm pointing down this way, and I peep over here, and I see a rack. I said, so I got ready. I thought he was gonna walk out right down there about 20. He turns, he's coming uphill. So y'all are on a tripod right here. I have to pick my gun up and come around this way and just turn the camera. I'm gonna look back. I'm sure it was on there, but might have been blurry. I don't know. It's filming through all kind of trash. I hope I know I hit him. I heard him crash, I think. Golly. I was just texting, man, why is this thing so? I guess the sun. I was just texting Patton and Lee saying, man, I ain't seen a deer in 2 or 3 days, about depressed, and just hang in there, and then all of a sudden it happens. I hope I didn't screw it up. Golly, that is crazy. He ran. We'll have to put the dogs on him. I'm pretty sure I saw him hitting the shoulder as he was running and thought I heard him crash. But I mean, I'm sitting on, I got good cover behind me, but I'm just sitting on the ground. Shot through some mess. Maybe this old 50 caliber got through there. All right, y'all, I eased out there and I did look at the footage with this little old viewfinder. Oh, I'm tilting. Oh, I know in the viewfinder I could see him run off. He was in the middle, framed up in the middle. I just don't know what you can see through. I mean, it's some mess right there. Golly. And I did slip out there and found some blood, so I could go get the dogs here in a minute. I thought I heard him crash out there not far, but they need to go. That old 50 caliber. I hadn't even showed y'all this thing. Let me see if I can. This is a Traditions 50 caliber nitro fire. I'm gonna show y'all something else real quick. Alright, I gotta get y'all where this sun's behind me is what making it get blurry, but alright, so this muzzleloader, and I've got a couple of old muzzleloader nights. I got a 45 and a 50. Used to use when we used to have one where we poured the powder in it and had the hammer on it, and then I had the night little 50 caliber. And then I think I got a night 45 back when Mississippi had those old crazy seasons. And oh, there's a deer right there. Let me look at it real quick. Big old doe. She's down there about 150 yards. But anyway, Mississippi, all them split seasons and all that stuff. And we went through all them 45s. 70 calibers and all that stuff. But anyway, me and Cody's supposed to be going to Kentucky. I've already got my buck up there with a bow, but they've got a late season muzzleloader hunt. Me and Cody's supposed to be going up there. So I wanted something nice. my muzzleloaders are nice. I just wanted something. There's another deer. That's a fawn with her. Oh, they gonna start moving now. I've been complaining about not seeing nothing. But anyway, my buddy Ben up there, they, you know, you get in a season where that's a special season, you have some good stuff. And but anyway, this tradition's nitro fire. So here's my little bullet, I call it, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, wrapped in that plastic. Apparently it's a bad dude. Forget what grain it is, 200, 250. But anyway, this deal right here, what do they call this? I guess this is the nitro fire part or whatever. I'm pretty dumb to it. I've learned how to use it, and that's all I need to do. But the powder is in that. It looks like a shotgun shell. And then that primer, it comes out. You stick the primer in it. Simple. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get my old ones out one day and play with them. And I may, there's another one, carry my, she must have had 2 phones. I may carry one of mine up there because I can shoot a doe when I go up there, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna look at these deer a minute, and then, that's a big doe. 2 big does and a little. And then, we gotta go get the dogs and get this deer. Look like an 8-point. And another thing on this, dang, my mind went like, oh yeah, this thing's got a 3x9 by 40 Vortex crossfire on it. I like the scope, but I'm gonna tell you what, that deer was so close, and I'm down on 3 power, and it was just all deer. Needed to be open sights right there. Alright y'all, here's my setup this morning. I love my Millennium chair. Had me a trigger stick in case I needed it. Camera. Had plenty of cover sitting down in here. Planning on shooting right down through there. But I'm talking about he was just right there. Whew, it got tight there. Alright, finna gather up. Go get the puppies. Alright y'all, got the dogs loaded up and they are wired up this morning. Got Cody over there, he's gonna help me load. I don't think the deer went too far, but we'll see here in just a minute. Walk Spur in here and just turn him loose. Come here, Spur. Come on, Spur. A bunch of hair right there. Come here, Spur. Come on, Susie. Come in here, Susie. Come in here, Susie. Here's where the action is, girl. Oh. Come this way. Now she's on him. Spur done went the wrong way. He coming back now. Spur's on. He's just downwind of it. All right, let him go to work. 50 caliber got him pouring. Run right through a scrape right there. Oh, Spur done went trees or sat down on there. He done got to him. Let's go find him. All right, walk right to him. Good boy, Spur. I got him right in the shoulder. That's good. Oh, 8 point. Run out of gas. Good job, puppies. Good job. Look out, Spur. Look out, Spur. He ain't no monster. First one with the Traditions nitro fire. Dogs come right to it. Good little dog work. Oh, 8 point. He been rubbing trees. Pretty deer. Good job, puppies. All right, y'all. Took us 2 or 3 days to get that done with the new traditional muzzle loader. That was a fun hunt. That was the first deer we'd seen. Trying to get one done with it and got her done anyway. That thing, I know it wasn't but 6 yards, but it mashed a hole in him, boy. It's gonna be fun. But anyway, I'm gonna take care of this deer. Appreciate y'all watching.